pretty easy to figure out. Indiana was my 1,000th game as a coach. This means 1,003, and it's the luckiest I've ever been in 1,003 games. And it's flat out the bottom line truth. We got a good start early in the second half. Got some turnovers and got it back and made it a basketball game. And then made a couple of plays at the end. Brandon got a big tip in. Justin Jackson had a big drive. Blade had a big drive. But I told Rick, I said I felt like it's the luckiest I've ever been as a head coach in 29 years. 29 years, 1,003 games. But in the first half, they shot 66%. Challenged our guys and told them this after game last year. The ACC was a pretty doggone good league. Had 15 teams that were pretty doggone good, and we led the league in defensive field goal percentage. And somebody came into our building and shot 66%. Backboards was big for us, 25 points on second shot opportunities compared to 9 for them. Tony gave us a huge lift, to say the least. Nate, you look down, 7 assists, 5 steals. That was big, but you don't want anybody to go 4 for 14, so it's 4 for 22 in his last game. You got to make some shots. You're going to shoot the daggone thing that often, but it was a struggle. Look at that. Justin Jackson 3 for 15, Nate 4 for 14. If you don't think you're lucky today, man, great day to be a target.
Nate was 3 for his last 4, and he made a few other plays in the last 6 or 7 minutes of the game. Was that the senior and him coming out, or what was that?
It was either the senior or the stars and moons finally got aligned, because they weren't very good for the last 40 minutes on Wednesday night and the first 30 of the day. But no, as I said, his steals early in the second half were important, and his drives late. And it's not we don't have Joel or don't have Theo. I mean, they started at point guard their first game, got hurt, didn't play. He hadn't played since the third game. So who's wearing North Carolina uniforms got to play better. But I got to do a better job of coaching, because I look like I'm talking to a brick wall.
Roy, do you approach this with your team, though, as doing enough to get a victory after so many struggles?
No, I approach it like we stunk it up, and we made a couple of plays at the end. Brandon made a big time tip, and I've been begging and pleading all year long to get our 3-man to get to the offensive board for us. And Justin Jackson 0 rebounds as a 3-man, and Brandon Robinson 1. And that's a big time tip in. It's we are lucky. Period. They played better than we did, but we did make a couple of good plays down the stretch. But you got to play it more intelligent. I mean, why in the world would Kennedy make shoot that ball? My gosh. My grandsons are 6 and 5, and I guarantee you, I tell them in that situation, they would shoot that ball.
Roy, Brandon.
And I told him it's over with. It's over. The dumbest play you've ever made in your entire life, but it's over with. So luckily, he made one of the free throws.
Brandon had a couple of nice drives where he dished off in that first half where you cut into the lead.
I don't know what it was, but we made a run right before the half. It got to respect him.
But he really kind of keyed that on both ends of the court. Is this as well as he's played this year?
After the first time I had him in, I told the guys, don't be begging. I mean, you make some foul and you start making faces. Let's just play. I told him at halftime, officials didn't shoot 35%, give up 65. But after that first stretch, Brandon played really well. With Kennedy and Isaiah, if you're not going to give us anything, don't stay in the lane all day. And so you get out, and so that gave us a drive for Brandon, a drive for Kennedy, a drive for seventh. Because you can't just park in there if you're not going to do anything. I'm pretty straightforward. What I'm telling you is the same daggone thing I told the guys.
Anybody else? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Rockland's